Hey everybody, we are at Origins Game Fair 2026, and by we, I mean me, Matt Orr of Wet Ink Games, and Brian Colin of Creature Curation.
Yes, hello, and thank you for having me.
Brian, we're going to game jam.
Yes, I love games, I love jam, I love
Start
to start
our timer.
my timer. Whoa, that's jumped off to something else, hang on. Okay, here we go, let's go.
All
Let's
right,
go.
so what kind of game do you want to make? We got some bits, or we can do totally out of the brain, if you like, you know,
What type of game do I want to make?
Yeah.
In
like,
20
oh,
minutes?
So you've got like a brand.
Yes.
So do you want to stick to the brand, or do you want to
No,
like take this opportunity
crazy.
to do something
let's,
else?
Let's do something. I mean, I'm seeing things here. There's got to be something with bones and tails in it.
Bones and tails. All right.
Okay.
So that sounds
a tale of bones.
like the first thing that comes to mind there is like a witch's brew kind of thing. Are we
Okay.
going to be mixing elements together?
Yes, I could see that, yeah.
Like into some sort of potion
Some sort of
thing?
cauldron-y area.
There's all
So-
kinds of things in here. So
Okay,
I'm thinking of. I always like a dexterity game and these sort of like simple quick things.
Sure.
So like, is there a way to get like, you've got this much space on your playmat.
Yes, yep.
And then you've got like however much stuff that's going to fit in your witch's brew, you know.
So you have to collect all the different pieces to make a Frankenstein-like creature.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
you got it. It's got to have a tail. It's got to have a head. It's got to have at least one. Like, how about at least like two appendages, an
What
arm
if
and a
we
leg or
do-
something?
I mean, we don't have maybe enough bits here.
Sure.
Maybe we can imagine like these as cards,
Yes.
where there's like the suits are like, it's got to have some like organs, and he's got to have some limbs for clubs.
It's
and
got
he's
to have a
some-
heart. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I see.
And then he's got to have like some intelligence.
Okay.
So like, you know, like you're kind of, maybe there's like a drafting
Sure.
thing where we're passing cards back and forth about like who's going to build the best
Okay.
monster.
Yep. I get that.
Is that appealing?
That is appealing. I also, I always like to have some sort of storytelling element to the game. So maybe after the thing is created, what if then each person has to take turns, like making a backstory or a little like 2-sentence blurb about each person's creature?
Ooh, each other's creature.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, I like that. And then, okay, so let's try it. I don't know. I mean, let's see how that works. I don't even know. This is the thing.
Right.
We
Yeah.
don't know.
I mean,
We don't,
game jamming is game jamming.
That's right. What's the juice here? So I think we've abandoned, for right now, it seems like we've abandoned the dexterity map making thing, but I like the Frankenstein angle.
What if
So-
there's a bunch of dice here, and we all like dice. What if there's a dice thing where you roll, and that's how many pieces you get to sort through and filter through?
Okay. I'm gonna. Ooh, yeah.
Because some of these are going to make. I guess you're always going to get a suit, so maybe that's not right.
I'm gonna set up a proxy player as well.
Sure.
I think we'll just eliminate a card randomly from the proxy.
Okay.
To make it more interesting.
Yep.
But I like the idea of the die where it's sort of like, maybe you only get to draw. I think I dealt 6.
Or
No, I
maybe
dealt 5.
maybe what if you start with, say, 9 cards,
Okay.
and then you roll this, and whatever you roll, you have to randomly take you look at them and you take that many cards away, so that's all you have left to build your creature.
Yeah. I mean that's something. Let's see how that feels. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So we're all gonna roll a die here. Ooh, so I get to, but I have to. So
You have to pick, right? So
so
it's not as bad because especially if you're going by suit, right? Except like I've got no heart, I've got no organs. This thing's going to be some sort of robotic animatron type or automaton thing, right?
We only get like one go, or are we gonna do it like passing? Are we gonna?
Oh, I don't know.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh
like,
yeah, okay. So then I wouldn't even show this to you, right?
Right.
But
we're open. We're figuring it out. But like, so I think if we're going, we didn't really decide. I don't think we decided what diamonds is, but like I think maybe that's. Okay. So if kings is like the brain and hearts is the heart and limbs are clubs, I think diamonds can be some sort of like, maybe diamonds is like your face.
Okay.
Is it like how attractive is your monster?
How cute is your monster? What if the higher the number or the higher the card?
Yeah.
That's like the better quality.
Yeah,
the higher value.
yeah,
So that
yeah,
way,
yeah.
like if I rolled 3 to get rid of, and I'm getting rid of 3 cards, I'm getting rid of 3 of my lower cards that are matching some of my suits.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then is it? So do we? Yeah. And I got a Joker in here. I don't know if we're.
Draw a new
with
card.
Joker.
Yeah, draw a new card.
I think we'll draw a new card for that.
Do we look at the proxy or do we just give it? Oh.
I think we just re-roll it. I think for the proxy, we can just randomly.
Cool.
So so I had to eliminate 5, which is a lot.
That is a lot.
But I think we can go with. I don't know if that was a good choice or not. That was a lot of things. So then we would choose one of the remaining ones for our monster to draft, or are we going to go? Or are we still like, this is my monster?
I think how many cards would we then pass to the left?
Well, if we choose one to build into the monster and we pass the remaining pile.
And then just keep going. Oh, yeah, okay, I think that's good. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, so then I pass.
So then one becomes part of this monster, and then you get mine, and I get the dregs here.
Oh God, there's only 3 cards here.
I know. Like I don't know. I got another joker there.
I'm gonna put that here.
Yeah, I think.
And then I'll pass that. But then it's all going to be kind of balanced, right? Because it's going to be equal cards or almost equal.
Right. I don't know if eliminating that many at the beginning.
Right. Yeah.
I'm almost like. So one thing, I like the die randomness thing, but another way to do it would be to. You have 9 cards, and you only get to look at. You don't eliminate them. You can only choose.
At the end of the game, you can only choose that many. No.
Like if you've got your hand of 9 cards, and I rolled a 5, I've got 9 cards. I set aside 4 to not look at, and then I look at 5 and draft one. And then I pass all of the remaining cards over, so that it's still like I don't even know what I've passed.
Oh, gotcha.
Because it's such random flow. That's I think the way to.
I think that's cool.
Yeah, and then you're not eliminating the cards, so then everybody will still theoretically have the same number of cards. I mean, since we started with 9, even in the last round, you'll still be able to have some cards to
something
look at.
to do. Yeah. Do you think 9 is? I think 9 may be too many then, if we're not subtracting cards and we're just hiding them.
I don't know. I don't know
because I think of a monster parts. I think in them. Maybe 9's fine.
Because if you're potentially not even going, if you've got a hand that is, if you're in the second round and somebody's already taken 2 out, and so you've got 7 cards left and you roll a 6, you only get to look at 1 card.
Yeah.
But then I guess if you roll the 1, you get to look at 6 cards.
Oh, I see. So like as you're passing it, would you count it down? Like you get a card and you had it 5, so in this turn you can only look at 4.
I think you re-roll
every time.
I think because it's a new deck, you're getting a new set of cards and you're re-rolling.
Oh no, but as it passes around, like you couldn't look at this many, then you pass it to me. When you get the cards from the other person,
I re-roll.
You re-roll that time?
I think. I don't know. We could try both ways.
Yeah.
Which way do you want to try?
No, I think that's more fair, because then if somebody rolls a 6 at the beginning and somebody rolls a 1 at the beginning, then it would suck every round for the person that rolled 6.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
All right. Let's reset and try it that way and see if we can do 3 rounds of draft, and then we'll describe our monsters.
Okay. Cool.
Does that sound good?
Sounds great. I can almost see this as a deck of cards, but like with cute like monster part illustrations.
Yeah.
And then, especially for people that may not have that creative juice to just be able to think through, like, oh yeah, this is what it looks like when it's a number or a suit.
Right. Obviously, a production version of this game would have a pretty.
I've got to set aside 4. 1, 2, 3.
1 is off. I'm still going to go with my same stretch.
And then I just keep 1.
Do I go with my same? I think I'll go with my same stretch. Okay. So,
hang on. This goes into this because I just didn't look at it.
Right.
And we're just not. So we're going to roll this one and just set a card aside, right?
I think that's right.
Yeah, I think that'll be easier. There you go. And now we roll again.
And I think we roll again.
And I got to set 2 aside. And then I got to figure out how you organized your cards to think maybe there's a strategy. Is there a suit on this side or that side?
Is there a strategy?
Right.
I don't know.
Pick a random from this one.
That one.
Pass this. Oh, pass this here.
Put these back in. Pass this.
Roll again.
Put this. Roll again.
Oh, 4 cards. No, crikey. I guess once we get down to where there's nothing, at a minimum, you're going to have to at least look at 1 card, right?
Yeah.
What were clubs again?
I think the limbs, like any physical element or something.
I better
like
get
that.
some other things.
He's all arms.
That's right.
Okay, so all right.
Oh, so do we keep? So we just?
I think that's 3 rounds.
Yep.
So now we reveal our monsters and we kind of talk about it.
But is 3 pieces of a creature enough?
I don't know. You want to go again?
I think so. I think maybe 5.
5. Okay.
Oh shoot, I'm not supposed to look at that. 3. Let's see. Since I looked at this one, I'll just drop those.
Now I don't remember what I have drafted.
So this is the final round.
I think this is the final round.
Okay, 3. Okay, so I'm down to 2 cards. Okay.
All right. So that's 5 rounds of monster making.
Yes.
So, what do I have? I have. Show them to the camera.
Oh, yes, sorry. Let's see.
I don't know if anyone.
Camera.
So I've got a reasonably intelligent, modestly strong character who has, a big heart.
That's fantastic. So, if you 6 and 4, if that were like equal to 10, and like face cards were equal to 10, my heart is just as strong as yours with Jack, right?
Yeah. So
he's not very pretty with a 7.
But
it's not very.
I have
pretty
no
with a 7.
looks at all.
Yeah,
I have like
I don't even see you.
Yeah. I have like a negative face. Like you cannot remember my character when you see him.
Yes. And then not as intelligent as yours, but I've got lots of limbs, and my limbs are beefy and big.
Yeah. You're a very physical, very physical creature.
Interesting.
And then what is this character? This character has ended up with a lot of physicality.
Yep.
Not quite your match, but almost. Decently looking, and can open a door.
But no heart at all.
Yeah, no
heart at all. There's some sort of bot.
This is the true Frankenstein's monster to fear.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
All right. Well, I think there's a little bit here. What's our time? Do
we have
time
3 minutes left on the
3
timer.
minutes.
I know.
Okay, so we could try it again. What would we want to add? If in 3 minutes, what should we do next? I felt it was okay number wise to have 9 and do the dice thing.
Yep.
And it was kind of interesting to do the limit to yourself every time. You randomly set aside some cards. You're not really looking at a full draft. It was kind of interesting, but I don't know. What did you feel about?
I like that. I think for this round, what if we do the same thing, but as we pick one, we play it so everybody at the table sees what we're building, and so they can kind of compete, especially if there's numbers involved in some point system. That way you can kind of.
And then. I mean, I don't know if we would have time to develop a prompt set or whatever, but you could have challenges at the end of the game that were and these 3 monsters are going to compete in a bicycle race.
Yes.
And these 3 monsters are going to do a beauty pageant.
Yes.
And these 3 monsters are going to do, or you could even do it by roll. You could maybe have, I don't know.
I like that. Yeah, I like that. And that would be the next step in making the game a little more complex as you ease people into the game.
Right. Okay. Well, let's try it. Let's see how it feels with it face up, because we ended up with a little bit of extra time.
Because then you could choose to do the prompts either before you actually start playing, so you know what you're trying to build for, or you could do randomly at the end. So it's how did yours do in this event?
I was thinking one of each, one face up that you can see, but then there's the basement down one, and you can kind of try to build for the one, but then you might end up not. You've randomly built the perfect creature for the hidden goal.
I could see this being some sort of cute monster state fair game where it's all weird events like that, pie eating contests and.
Monster State Fair is a good name,
right?
There's
if
something
we collaborate
there.
on this.
There's something there. That is the final question. We're already in the end interview segment. Should we work on this? Is usually one of the questions that I ask.
3.
Set aside 4. Draft
1,
4.
2, 3. Gosh, what's the prompt? What's the prompt? Why are my numbers so low? Oh, curses.
Well, so if we're going to do it face up.
Oh, yeah, face up. Hey, we both have 10s.
We both have 10s. So
and they have a 9.
They have a 9. So 9 heart. So not an automaton this time.
Roll a die.
I'm looking pretty.
Yeah, you are.
Pretty in my
4.
I'm going to go for.
Better hope this prompt isn't a beauty contest.
Well, I'm going for some physicality this time. Well, you're doing great over there.
3. flip. Look at my heart. I got all the heart. I got heart for days.
You got heart for days. I got it. I got 6. I
Oh,
get to
shoot.
set aside 6. I don't get to draft that round.
No, I mean, with that, wouldn't you at least get to pick one randomly? You just don't know what it is?
Maybe we could do that.
I mean, I feel like you should get something.
Oh, man, look, I got a thing. All right. So there's a numbers.
4.
There's a numbers thing.
Okay, I only get to see one. I hope it's a good one. Oh, not great, but that's okay. And that's all 5,
That's
right?
all 5. That's all 5.
Okay.
All right.
So when we talk about our monsters, tell me about your monster.
So I ended up with a very athletic. We got 9 and 3 here in clubs. So very. I think this person is ready to do a shot put. You know, like it's coming into the state fair with like let me do the physicality. Let me throw that bucket of water over the wall. Whatever kind of silly events there are. But looks good doing it. You know, modest on everything else.
I am like a beauty pageant slug queen. Because I mean, I've got
You drafted all high cards.
King
Amazing.
for the looks.
Yeah.
My heart is like, and like you can just tell I'm a beautiful slug.
You're a slug. You have like 6 hearts.
Oh yes.
Or that's worse, but whatever.
Yeah. And then I'm pretty intelligent, right? Because that was the intelligence. But I got no appendages. That's why I'm the slug. I got none of that going on.
Okay, so we did a game. I think there's I'm going to start out with there's something here. I think
Right,
there's
yeah,
something here.
yeah.
There's something here. But as a game designer who's published plenty of games, where's the juice in this game that we did for you? What was the most exciting like element or moment of discovery in what we just designed?
I think the mishmash thing. I think like the putting the things together. Like things like this remind me of when I'm an old. So when I was a kid, there was this plastic contraption that was a monster maker thing. You had a head, a torso, and legs, and you'd put a piece of paper on and rub a crayon on it, and then you'd have this new monster that was an amalgamation of these 3 different things. So like that for me, I think is cool. Like even if it was physically like there was a head drawing here with point value, and you actually put your cards together this.
I think it's an absolute. That would definitely be the way to design
especially
it.
as you're revealing it as you play. I think having it come together and seeing it at the table, I think that would be really fun.
Yeah. That's really neat. I agree. So what at this point would be the next thing you would want to work on if this design was going forward? We've done a prototype here, a very early thing. So what would be the next thing you would be drawn to as this is the next thing to work on?
I think I want to see.
You're so visual. Would you want to draw? Would you want to draw them out?
I would want all. Yes, absolutely. Because I want to see people see it and be like, "Ooh, that's cute and gross and weird and awesome." You know, it would have to have that the color. I mean, my colors are always bright and vibrant. It's got to be bright and vibrant. It's got to be somebody's walking by the table like, "What the hell is that?" It's cute and weird and totally.
Yeah, cool. And then we already talked about this.
Right.
Should we work on this?
I think we should.
We put this on the list somewhere and work on it.
Yeah, totally.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I think.
What do you think?
I think there's something to it. I don't know if there's room in my schedule, but like that's not. We don't ask that question.
That's off camera.
We don't ask that question. I think there's something here. I think it's a really fun, really quick. I like it a lot.
Need to see if there's a Monster State Fair already taken in the gaming space.
That's true. That's true.
That's the first thing you do is you go and you look on
research.
on a board game geek and see if that title's already taken.
That's right. Brian,
yes.
Tell our viewers where they can find you if they want to see some of your weird and creepy art and your bright colors. Where are you on the internet?
All you have to do is go to Creature Curation, CURATION.com. And that's where all the stuff I publish is. There's a link in one of the pages with all of my sculptures and things like that. So I make weird stuff. Check it out.
Yeah. And thanks for watching. And we'll be back with more from Origins 2026.
Awesome. Thanks. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was great. That was great.